Raise your hand if you feel like 2023 lasted like 3 months. Then boom, here we are, 2024. Happy New Year, everyone. It is 2024. That is insane. 2023 was like 3 months long. Then boom, here we are, 2024. So we'll see how long 2024 actually lasts. This whole thing about it being 12 months doesn't seem right. Years are flying by. As I get older, slightly terrifying, but live, laugh, love. We'll move on. I have another idiom for you all today, and today's idiom is a clean slate. All right? A clean slate. Now, it is New Year's, and everyone has their New Year's resolutions. You might actually hear this idiom a lot the first few weeks of January, maybe even into February. You might hear people say, okay, it's a clean slate. Let me start blah, blah, blah. And they fill in the blank. Let me start exercising, dieting, journaling, start a new job. Let me start cleaning my house more. Let me start a budget. There's so many things. You have a clean slate because it's a new year, right? You might hear this idiom a lot in January or on into February because they have the whole year ahead of them. So a lot of people think, okay, it's a clean slate. I can start over. I can start fresh, start anew. Let me see how I can change my life. As you can guess, the definition for this idiom, a clean slate, is an absence of existing restraints or commitments. All right. An absence of existing restraints or commitments. You have a clean slate. So you don't have anything restraining you or anything that you previously committed to. You don't have anything keeping you or holding you back. You have a clean slate. For example, my husband and I, every year we have a New Year's resolution, and the New Year's resolution is to be the best versions of ourselves. Which that's all across the board. It's very vague. It could be, both physically, mentally, our work ethic, being good parents, being good husband and wives. It can mean many things, but ultimately it's just to try and strive to be the best version of ourselves. So a lot of times that entails us with our strict diets and our healthy eating habits, and going to the gym, which we already do. Like, it's been almost 5 years now, and it's just, maybe it doesn't look like it because I do like to eat and I have had 2 babies, but I do enjoy going to the gym. I love weightlifting, and that's like my hobby now. It's not even like a thing that I do just because I have to. It's a thing that I do because I want to. It's always on our New Year's resolution though. We just put it on there because we want to never lose that feeling, that love that we have for exercise. So we put it on our New Year's resolution every year. But I will say that we have a clean slate in January.
Clean slate, bro.
Because from January until July, there's not that many holidays in America. And even after that, there's not that many holidays. We have Valentine's Day, where I might go out to eat with my husband in February. But usually on Valentine's Day, we don't really give each other candy, and we don't really do anything super big. We still keep on track with our diets. We don't have any schedule conflicts where we have to miss going to the gym. So we're usually on track. We look at January like, okay, we have a clean slate. It's January 1st. Let's start over, clean slate, and let's see how far we can go. Going to the gym 5 days a week, on track with our health, our other things. I started this year. It says 2024 because I had to buy a new one. I started keeping a schedule, and it's kind of like a New Year's resolution that I started in August, a little bit late. It's gonna be on my list of New Year's resolutions for next year. I just keep everything that I need to do in here rather than keeping it in my brain. I was keeping it in my brain for a long time, and it was getting a little crowded up in there. This is a New Year's resolution for me. I started a few months ago, and I'm going to put it on my New Year's resolution to keep doing it because it helps me stay organized. Just little things here and there. And I look at January and I'm like, you know what? January is the perfect time to start new things because it's a clean slate. The holidays here totally throw me off. From Halloween until New Year's Eve, I am busy, you guys, and everything gets thrown out of whack. And holiday parties that I have to go to, or not have to go to, but it's nice to go to, be with friends. That's what the holidays are all about, like friends and family. So I have a lot of different activities that I want to do with my kids. And then I have these holiday parties that I want to go to. And then my kids, they have a lot of projects that I usually do with school or like plays or whatever that I have to attend. And then work, they want to get everything done before the end of the year. So I'm very busy with work as well. Everything piles on. And then of course, 'tis the season to be sick. So I'm not even going to lie to you right now. My family has been sick since Thanksgiving.
How do you feel?
I'm sick. I can't go anywhere.
It's been almost a month.
It's been 84 years.
And even before Thanksgiving, I had already had like 3 sicknesses since August, maybe 4, and my son as well. But right now, as I'm recording this, my family's really going through it. I'm the only one that's not sick because I was sick last week. But now the rest of my family, my 2 boys, my husband, they're sick. And so it's just like, oh, well, we can't go to the gym because everybody's sick. Literally, they had the flu. We can't do this because we're sick, or we can't do that because we're sick. We have to cancel this. We have to rearrange our schedule because sickness, or school projects, or holiday parties, or Christmas shopping. So I have a few extra little things on my list that I need to get, and I thought I was done, but I'm not done yet. So it's just a very busy time, and a lot of times I neglect my New Year's resolutions that I made in January, and it was like all year doing great, doing perfect, fantastic, even keeping up with my New Year's resolutions. The past couple years, it's been like on point. I've been on point with my New Year's resolutions, with keeping up with them. The day after Halloween, whoop, out the window, because it seems like my schedule just gets extremely busy. I have a million things I have to do, and the things that I were prioritizing the whole year are now put on the back burner, which if you don't know what that means, I have a video on that as well. But they're put on the back burner and I just can't focus on them anymore. From Halloween, the end of October, for the whole month of November and December, so 2 full months, I feel like I can barely do anything for myself, and I'm super, super, super busy. So when January 1st comes around, I'm like, I'm leaving all that busyness behind in the last year, and I have a clean slate, and now I can schedule the way I want to schedule, and I can plan the way I want to plan. Basically do anything I want. The sky is the limit.
Anything I want. I mean, the sky's the limit, right?
I have a clean slate, and I can really push myself to strive and keep on track for, the things, my goals that I have for the year. I have a lot of goals for the new year that right now are up here in my brain. But my family and I, we sit down the week after Christmas is when we sit down and we plan our New Year's resolutions and things that we want to see happen in the new year. And we have our personal ones, and then we have our family ones, and we go over them, and sometimes we'll put them on the refrigerator, so everybody can see. I put them on my phone too, so that I can see them in my notes on my phone. Sometimes I screenshot the note and I make it my backgrounds for motivation. Like right now, my background on my phone is like, cute little Christmas Hello Kitty. But come January 1st, it's probably at least for a month or so until I get these new practices instilled in my brain. For at least a month or so, it's not going to be cute little Hello Kitty or something. It's going to be a screenshot of my goals.
Round 2, Ronaldo!
And things that I want to see happen in the new year, because it is a clean slate. I need to take advantage of that. I need to take advantage that I don't really have a lot of things going on the first half of the year. I have a handful of birthdays. My son's birthday, my oldest son, is in February. My mom's also is in February. And, I have friends' birthdays here and there at the beginning of the year, but it's not super busy. So I'm going to take advantage of that, and I'm going to get my goals. I'm going to hit my goals every day. Usually I stay on track until my birthday in June, and then I splurge or I do something. I'm like, you know what? It's my birthday. I can eat whatever I want. I don't have to go to the gym. I can spend a lot of money. I don't have to care about my budget because
3 words for you. Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
And that's when it goes a little bit downhill. But then it gets back up again after 4th of July. And then it stays good until Halloween. And then I'm like, ooh, Halloween candy. Halloween dress up parties with friends and family and la la la. Then it goes back down again. And then there's Christmas. So the cycle just repeats itself. But as far as January goes, I see it as a clean slate. At least for half of the year, or maybe a little bit more, I'm going to use that to my advantage, and I'm going to be goal driven. Not only in everything that I mentioned before, but hopefully, I don't want to spoil anything, but I have a lot of big plans for YouTube, and I really hope I can see those plans and goals, dreams, whatever you want to call it, come true in the new year in 2024. I'm excited for it. So a lot of big ideas that I just want to make happen. So we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys have a better understanding of this idiom, a clean slate. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you all in the next video.